Morning show. Now, there are a lot of, industries in which graduates are required to learn the theoretical aspect of a sector and, of course, combine that with some practical training. Sometimes this kind of, practical training is difficult to get into and, of course, rendering a lot of young graduates unemployable. But for our job seekers segment this week, we welcome from Pilot Crushtec International. Of course, we're joined by their Director in HR and Organizational Development, that's Tania Tarr, of course, to talk to us more about how they offer their training program benefits to graduates, but also welcome Kea Moiloa, the Director HR, of course, of Pilot Crushtec, Director of the PR. Kea Moiloa. Rather, he is a mechanical engineer. I think my auto cue wants me, to upgrade him and promote him. No, he's a mechanical engineer. He is not, of course, taking Tania's job anytime soon. Thank you so much, Kea Moiloa. I'm just thinking, no, this is still my job. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for your time. Tania, let's talk about, of course, the existence of the program that you offer. Why did you see a need for this particular program?
Well, it's a good 10 years now that we've been doing it, and I just got applications galore. They used to come into the company and people were saying to us, we need the practical phase. And after a little bit of thinking and seeing how it could benefit the community, the youngsters and the company, we started to use it as a recruitment pool. So what we did is we offered the P1, offered the P2, people graduated, which was the best thing. And then through it, we sort of brought people up in our culture of our company. So for multiple reasons, it was done. It was done.
And Kea Moiloa, I mean, you, of course, went through your theoretical aspect as well. Was the practical challenging?
Yes, to get the training, it was challenging at first, which I completed my theoretical in 2009. And I struggled to get a training, and I ended up doing a training with a different company for P1 training. Then I contacted Tania, and I got P2 with Pilot Crushtec.
And what's difficult or challenging about it?
It seems like there's a lot of us seeking for training, and not enough companies offering it.
And what are some of the benefits then of the graduates, or at least of students that come and attend the programs?
So the benefits for us or the benefits for
I think both.
Because it is. I mean, the national dip cars can't graduate without having done their practical phase. So in terms of ensuring that our youngsters, after putting all that trouble into studying and doing well and everything that they have to get right, absolutely deserve to graduate. So that's one of the things I would say, hey, Kea, for our youngsters. And for the benefits for us is that we adding value to people's lives. We're getting people into our company that know and understand us. They don't just train with us. We're very proud to say that a number of employees have then become permanent, and Kea's one of them. And yesterday, I had the pleasure of saying to two sets of two people within the company, so a P1 group, you're going to P2. A P2 group, you're going to Support Link. And I'll be doing 4 offers today, and hopefully making some people happy that they'll be joining us on the 1st of July for P1.
That's exciting. I mean, we see most of these, young people, graduates as well, posting on social media that they need programs like these. They need opportunities like these. And I'm sure for you, Kea Moiloa, I mean, you see the reality because you were once in that space where you needed the support. How dire is the situation? How desperate are some of these graduates and students?
The thing is, you've got one thing in mind to graduate. And if you don't get it, it's difficult. You end up being depressed and stressed because you've completed your theory. The main thing for you is to graduate, get that paper, and you start applying for a job. And this training is like, you learn while you get paid.
And I suppose before I let you go, I mean, with the high unemployment rate, particularly amongst the youth, what more do you think needs to be done to make sure that we fill this gap and we meet, the students' needs right where, of course, it's required?
Not every company is able to be altruistic about it and do it with no benefits. So if I think about it, 51 odd people have gone through our program in the last 9-10 years, and there's 6 odd that are permanent. So then I think back and I was, what did we get right? of those people, at least they graduated.
Right.
And some people like here and a number of others have permanent employment. But essentially you have to do it because you want to. You have to be able to do it as a company, to let the people go. You know, I can't employ 50-odd people extra, you know, kind of thing. That, and then hope that they, you know, develop in the company. It's not possible. We have to also look after the strength of the company. So I think that maybe people need to be incentivized to do. We haven't been, but maybe that's a way of making sure that the practical training is made available in industry. So, and the other side of the coin is that we must just do it. It surely is the future of the company.
Absolutely.
That our youngsters are trained or developed, that they graduate, and that's not to be cliched about. So I think it's a double-sided coin. The industry probably needs to be incentivized, so please do that. And then on the other side of the coin, companies, you know, just go for it.
Absolutely.
Do it. There definitely are benefits. Here's one of them.
A success story,
Absolutely. And at Pilot Crushtec also, we see and feel the newness, the people that we get in. We enjoy the fresh blood. We enjoy the joy of seeing the people are growing up.
And I have to say, Tania, that we appreciate your company as Pilot Crushtec, making sure that not only do you preserve the industry, the sector, but the skill set and those who need support. And thank you for playing your part. And thank you, Caleb, for joining us as well.
Such a pleasure.
Thank you so much.